I'm on the road again. Your girl stays on the road. But I was sitting here while I was driving and I was thinking, how can people have a more peaceful 2025? And I thought about how people really try to convince other people to believe and move and think how they think as it's normal or it's okay. But the raw reality of it all is that your way isn't the right way. My way isn't the right way. Like, nobody's way is right or wrong per se. And we gotta start agreeing to disagreeing in 2025 and just allowing it to be. When you agree to disagree, you can protect your peace at all costs. You will never compromise your peace if you agree to disagree. But when you enter into arguments with people who want you to think that what you're thinking is totally wrong, is like almost like dumbfounded, right? Like, oh my gosh, like, no. Who told you that what I thought was dumb? And I'm not saying what you said is dumb, but we just don't agree. Like, you're not seeing it how I see it, and I'm not seeing it how you see it. And that's perfectly fine. So don't go into 2025. Don't go throughout this year compromising your peace, wasting your breath and your energy in conversations with people who just want to convince you that their way is the right way. Listen, the Bible says, Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the light. That's the only way. That's the only right. That's the only possible path, is what that word says. So you guys better start getting into that word and understanding that we don't argue with fools. They're not the people we about to have conversations with in 2025. Because all they're going to do is upset you. They're going to compromise your peace. They're going to take you over the edge. They're going to irk your nerve. And we're not going for that in 2025. We want to have a full year. So don't argue with fools. Sorry. It's just that simple. Don't argue with fools. Don't allow someone to make you think less of yourself because of the way they think. Don't allow someone to steal your joy because they're not happy. Don't allow someone to make you think that the thing that God told you should do, the plan he put in your heart, your spirit, your thought, and your dreams, the purpose and calling on your life, don't allow others that have no clue, was not tapped into, did not sit and have conversations with God. Don't allow them to compromise your peace. Don't allow them to make you think differently. Don't allow them to doubt yourself. Don't allow them to make you feel less than. Don't allow them to do any of the things that are not of God. Don't allow them to do anything that is not of God. Meaning, if someone wants to come into your life, they should be adding value. You should be able to see the fruits that they produce. You should be able to see that they are knowledgeable in what they're saying. They have wisdom on the things that they're talking about. Don't take advice. Don't listen to. Don't argue with those that fruits aren't being produced. You will know them by the fruit that they produce. You will know them by the fruit that they produce. So if you don't see no voluptuous, juicy peaches hanging from their tree, their bark, no ma'am. If you don't see no glistening apples, no sir. I can't talk to you. I can't argue with you. I can't entertain this. Period. Remember I said no period is a complete sentence. So that's what we're doing in 2025. Complete sentences. No period. Can't argue with you. You can't, no. Don't come around here with that craziness. No. Now I want to encourage you not just to not argue with fools and have conversations with people who are sucking life from you versus adding into your life. But I want you to Be mindful of even the things that you say. Be mindful of the things you speak on. If you don't know what you're talking about, don't get mad at them. I'm sorry. I gotta be real with y'all. I'm not attacking the other person. I'm not attacking you. This is a real conversation. Can we be real? Can I be real with y'all? And can y'all pick up what I'm putting down? If you don't know what you're talking about, just be quiet and listen. If you don't know what you're talking about, just be quiet and listen. Because the moment you stop talking, you will be able to hear and receive maybe something you didn't even know. You will be able to receive wisdom from someone who may know what they're actually talking about. You may actually win and produce better fruit if you stay quiet. So, don't entertain them, but also learn how to be quiet, be still, hear, and then act. Don't be so retroactive and so hasty and just ready to attack because you heard one thing. Like, you have to listen, because sometimes people get in conversations and they have the spirit of, I'm gonna cut you off. The spirit of not allowing you to finish your sentence. Now, I don't know about you, but that is the most annoying thing to me, because I feel like you're ready to answer something, or you're ready to have something to say about something that you think I'm about to say or finish saying, and that may not even be it. You're ready to tell me about myself when I might even be agreeing with you. But because you cut me off and did not allow me to finish my statement, now we're going back and forth on something that don't even make sense, probably forgot what the topic was, like, so pointless. And again, compromising my peace. Because nothing peaceful when I always have to stop in the middle of my sentence, in the middle of my thought, in the middle of my statement, and be like, all right, go ahead. You got the floor. And then when I come back, it's like, dang, what was I even saying? Because you cut me off, and now we on a whole nother topic, a whole nother tangent that had nothing to do with nothing. First of all, let's get into this glow and this skin and this sun, honey. This sun is sunning. The sun is sunning, y'all. But what I'm saying is, we have to be mindful of the people we have conversations with, the interactions that we have with people, the circles that we stay in. And we also have to be mindful of our part in the conversation and the disagreements. We have to understand that everything that we have to say sometimes doesn't have to be said. Everything that we think may not need to be said either. Every time we are allowing our emotions to lead the conversation, it may be time to end the conversation. When you allow your emotions to lead the conversation versus logical thought, it's time to exit stage left and end the conversation. Because nothing is going to come from conversation off emotion. You're just going to feel unheard. You're going to feel like you're being played, like you're dumb or stupid, laughed in your face, like all the negative things that can surround you leading a conversation by emotions will come up. So we don't want to lead a conversation with emotions. Okay? Y'all got it? I hope y'all got it. Because 2025 can be an amazing year if you take away those two things. Don't entertain people or have interactions with those that want to continue a conversation via arguments and can't agree to disagree. Y'all not on the same levels. Y'all not even on the same block. And then the other, don't always think that you are right and that you should speak on everything. Sometimes you have to be quiet, silence yourself, and listen. If you're ready to have a great 2025, I encourage you to do those two things in the next interaction that you may have with somebody, where you see it may not be going in the best direction in the conversation and you already have a difference in opinion. Take a moment. Think about who you're speaking with. Ask God to guide the conversation. and be mindful of your part and how you could walk away from a conversation by simply saying, hey, you got it. We're just going to agree to disagree. I hope you guys have a less argumentative 2025. And I pray that it is surrounded by peaceful and peace-filled, peace-led conversations, not on chaos, emotions, confusion. Because God is not a God of confusion. Okay? You can put that in your back pocket. So if it looks confusing, that ain't God. I love y'all. I pray that you guys are having a peace-filled day, week, month, and that you have a peace-filled year.